Hello again, fellow mask lovers and monster fanatics and Halloween fans. Welcome once again to Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady, episode 8478. I'm Hank Kimball. Well, I'm not really Hank Kimball, I just look like him. Well, I don't really look like him, I just talk like him. Well, I don't really talk like him except for those 3 sentences. Or was that 4 sentences? Well, anyway, today's mask is an especially weird one, created by an artist whose name I hope I'm not mispronouncing, Josh Wazelink of Nightmare Force. And Nightmare Force brought us this beast, and I hope you have a bit of paper and a pencil or other writing implement handy because he goes by 3 different names, okay? My favorite is Terromite. You get it? It's like termite with terror. It's Terromite, terromite, like terrifying termite. Yeah. Also known as Crop Killer. Crop Killer. Be a good name for a song, wouldn't it? Crop Killer. Also known as simply Wasp, which means he's a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Except he's not very white. Weird Anglo-Saxon Protestant? Weird alien Saxon Protestant. Wait, I think that's what I am. Okay, maybe he isn't. Whatever he is, he's a heck of a cool monster. Now, this was, again, designed and put out by Nightmare Force originally, but the one you see here is part of a special run done in time for Halloween of 2019, created by a special arrangement with the Nightmare Force folks and the folks at Zagoni, because this is actually produced at Zagoni Studios, which means if you get one and it's in a bag that says Zagoni on the plastic bag, that doesn't mean you've accidentally been sent a used secondhand mask or something. No, that's fine, because it's actually made at Zagoni, so don't worry about that. As you can see, he's got little itty bitty eye cuts right here. You might want to make those larger, depending on how much you enjoy seeing when you wear your mask. But for heaven's sake, don't mess with these eyes because they're very cool, because he has enormous bug eyes with lots of gloss on them. And this is a spectacular paint job. If anything, the paint jobs on these, I think, look better than they look in the online photos. I think they look better in person. So how unusual is that? Quite unusual, in a word. He sells for around 90 bucks. I know, that's not really a cheapie, but hear me out. I try to keep it under $100 on Creepy Cheapies, and he just barely qualifies, but I'm recommending him anyway because he's pretty high quality. He's got a spectacular paint job. He's made in the USA, and here I thought the only thing still being made in the USA was commercials for insurance, but no, he's actually made in the US. And, well, he's just a really unique and unusual mask that doesn't look like anything else in your collection. I don't care how many masks you've got, I'll bet you don't have anything that looks too much like the Terromite / Crop Killer, aka Wasp. Now, Waspy here could, as far as your costume, you go with him, you could go any different, any way of, well, let me see, maybe a spacesuit? What do you think? Like a uniform, like a Star Wars or Star Trek kind of alien, like he came from, you know, another planet, or he could just be a mutated bug. You could, here would be a fun thing to do. Start with a black fur gorilla suit, because he has the back of his head is black fur. Start with a gorilla suit and like add weird insectoid details to it. Maybe give him some wings and such. Augment the gorilla suit with, yeah, and like claws and pinchers. Anyway, you could have fun with it because he's such a strange character. Now, he does only have latex about to, let's find the end of the, okay, right there. You see that? Right about that point. And then you just have a fur piece in the back, which is actually nice if you're going to be wearing it because it gives you a little more ventilation and is easier to put the mask on and off, and easier to breathe, and so forth. So yeah, I don't know. I could go either way. Spacesuit, alien kind of character, like something that would have been on, you know, Star Wars or Star Trek or Lost in Space or something. Or I could go with mutated bug in a laboratory and more of a beast, because you don't get much of a personality reading from his face. So he could have any kind of intelligence and sentience going on there. And that's the end of that sentience with me. So that's all I have to say about the 2019 Terromite slash crop killer, aka Wasp, from Zagoni slash Nightmare Force. So pick one up and get in on the buzz. And we'll see you next time. Say goodbye.